There's a number of people that are hiding behind the church walls. If I was to point the finger, I could make so many calls. Now don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good people too. But we all know there's not many, and that's why the Bible says few. You're not saved just because you sit in a pew. And if you think that sounds like you, I ask you to check your heart. That's just one place to start. There's people living in darkness that say they're living in the light. And for that, they're not right. They fooled lots of people, like when you compare water to Sprite. And that's just a fact. Are you taking notes? Place it on a plaque, and place that plaque on your back. Because I'm tired of all the fakes. Because I serve a God that when you say his name, the ground shakes. You guys aren't like a child of God, but inside you're full of snakes. I preach the gospel, but I don't need any breaks. So stop telling me to slow down. I won't stop till I preach in every town. Mark, it's time to grow up. Quit with the videos. Are you really reaching anyone? No. Really, is that how that goes? Let me be your host. Hell is awaiting you. But I'm not that crew. So on the way I'll be preaching back to you. There's only one thing you can do. Stop hiding behind the pew. Get to know your Lord. Because I'm not the one that's holding the sword. I'm sorry I just got excited. But how can I not? Me and my past sin were divided. God, please use my life like a pen. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. I will not apologize for wanting to reach the lost. I thank you, God, for dying upon that cross. Don't go to church just for the people, the place, and to be fake. For that, just stay home, bake yourself a cake. For living in your sin. What a good wolf you've been. Come on, you have control over it. Don't be like that dog that goes back to his vomit. I've been to churches that the pastor told me that he preaches what he wants them to hear. And boy, does that tickle their ear. I've wasted so many years. I've seen youth pastors bullying children. But they swear they're in the Garden of Eden. But shh, don't tell that these kids don't feel loved, but they feel like they're in hell. Or like those leaders. We are a couple, we worship the Lord. But don't tell them what we do when we get bored. But here you go, I'll tell you. They have sex. They don't have enough time to read their Bible, but they don't waste any time on the late text. But wait, Mark, we didn't have sex. We just used our mouths. So you're telling me a rat isn't related to a mouse? I've been sick with the same flu. The doctors told me that I should go to hell too. And I'm not bashing anyone. We were all once small like a centipede. But that's because we didn't truly know our identity. So I'm casting my rod. Please get to know your God. Because we are all running out of time. And that's why I write these rhymes. I'm here to tell you, you don't have to meet Jesus in a pew. But here's what you should do. Right where you are, ask God to come and meet you.